was a cut block.
Right, he just reacted to a cut block and had a few words and did a little action. And boy, they really lost him in the end of the game. They really needed him, and he wasn't there for them.
It's 3rd and 1, triple stack I for the first time, and Gardere on play action is complete down to the 1-yard line, but a flag is down. And we'll see if the catch stands for Jimmy Hakes, the backup tight end. It's 17 yards if it's against Houston, and it is offside, Houston. 1st and goal.
It's lining up in the neutral zone or penetrating that neutral zone, that little distance in between the offensive and defensive line. Someone in that neutral zone. This is a free play. You're going to pick up 5 yards or you're going to pick up more.
Against Houston, Texas dividing the penalty, taking the
good fake into the line here, especially by Gardere. Fake, that holds the linebackers. You see the linebackers coming in there. Now, pick that ball out, one-on-one, quick out. Good concentration. Way to look that football in, and almost in for the score.
First catch.
Last year, Colorado held their opposition to under 30% on 3rd down conversions. Lorenz intercepted. Enriquez, the nickelback who had just
extra defensive back. Maurice Enriquez, number 45. You just see him read back. Look at all the defenders around the receiver. The good interception, the good read. Mistake by the Texas offense.
Hakes, the tight end, had to make the tackle, and just that quickly, 3 down. Now Texas with 2 tight ends, 1 setback. Throws to Hakes, the tight end. He's going to be stopped just inside the 10-yard line. That'll pick up 3.
Chris Hudson again, very active. Chuck Heater is the recruiting coordinator here. Used to be the defensive backfield coach at Colorado State. Says he can change gears and he makes plays. Comes up and makes the tackle on number 84, Jimmy Hakes. He's all over the field, Chris Hudson.
All right, John. Hailstorm. Now, we talked about the snow, the lightning, rain. Now they've got hail out in Colorado. What next? Lorenz to pass on 1st down. Complete at the 44-yard line to the tight end, Jimmy Hakes. He was tackled downfield by Kevin Mitchell, who comes up limping. They could not afford to lose a player of this importance. No, you're right, but we also talked early in the ballgame about Hakes and how important the tight end position is in Makovic's pro-style scheme. He's got to make catches. He's a junior from Kerrville-Tivy, and he's caught a lot of passes in the past, but he has to become a major factor in. Through 4 interceptions against Colorado a couple of weeks ago in their opening day loss. He's a redshirt freshman. You're going to make some bad decisions, but he's a tremendous talent. He has shown flashes of greatness. Here he is on 2nd down looking to pass. Complete to the near sideline. That's the tight end, Jimmy Hakes. Tackled by Darryl Parker.
Jimmy Hakes. He is brought down.
11:25 to play in the 4th quarter. Ball pass. A trips left formation by the Longhorns. Morenz on the waggle. Has a man wide open at the 45. That's Jimmy Hakes, and back downstairs.
We're back down with James. And James, that was the 2nd play, guys.
The age of specialization in football now really has changed a lot. 2nd down and 4. Brown and Jackson in the backfield. Morenz looking to pass all kinds of time. A dangerous throw into traffic, and it's almost picked off.
He was watching Hakes the whole time. Hakes had done a little button hook, but he was double coverage. And as Morenz rolled right, he says, hey, release, go, 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 and tried to lead him out there. Just, as you said, a dangerous pass.
Coates, 19th catch of the year. And Texas again deep in pony territory. The open man is Jimmy Hakes, the tight end, and he battles his way to the lip of the goal line inside the 1, where Melanson drove him out.
Well, this is good game plan, good coaching. They know that a team is expecting the Texas offense to run it down their throat. So what do? Come out throwing into the flats, into the zones inside the secondary, where they're having to use secondary people to stop the run.
Hakes thought he was home. He missed by just a couple of feet. First and goal. Maybe too much on raw speed and not on exact pass routes. That's what they're working on to improve. Anthony Holmes for not much.
Draw play.
Good hit by
All the time in the world. He just could look him in and throw the ball.
And Morenz has some eye-popping numbers as well in this half. Off the play fake. Deep over the middle. Hakes to the 21, and the tight end has another Texas first down. Junior from Kerrville, Tybee with his second grab of the day and 8th of the year.
See the big gash in the middle of the defensive secondary? That's caused by the fact that they're trying to play the run. They're open.
And this really is a fairly typical score between these two. That'll be a first down gain. Hakes goes in motion. On 2nd and 10, Morenz. Little underthrown, but Hakes does a nice job coming back to the ball and catches it at the 9. So Texas still needing 4 on 3rd down. Yeah, you had to be struck when we were talking.
Right tackle, number 78, setting up the block on Jerome Williams, number 3, and it's touchdown. Rodway, and get a good look at Cosmo Palmieri to see what kind of snap he gets the first one. Not bad.
Nope, not bad at all. Here's Bossy Skate. Line drive, but it's a long one. Sherman Smith. He retreats all the way to the 15-yard line, and that is great coverage as Jackson was there, and guess who else?
Watch him block. Number 4 will block. Figured they'd try to take a piece of him the first time, but now no one blocks usually the center. That's the one that you try to make miss if you're the punt returner. But Cosmo Palmieri with a good effort and a good tackle, good play by
McCoy, 5 tackles in that opening quarter for the Cougars. Brown, touchdown Longhorns. And there is a...
And you got to score 3 times.
Worst possible position to be in.
Here's the start. Jimmy Hakes, the tight end. First down up to the 38.
I think we got a roughing the passer as well on the quarterback. That'll be tacked on to the end of the gain.
Hakes, a junior from Kerrville, Tybee, making the 10th catch of his season. Just one all of last year.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
So just like that there in Red Raider territory. The afternoon, Phil Brown couldn't hang on.
Another one of those turnovers that was critical. 2 drives, Texas fumbled 2 times. Tech, of course, comes back later and fumbles on a critical.
I look behind Peter Gardere. Play action pass, Gardere looking to the near side. It's complete. And he's got the first down. Jimmy Hakes is inside the 5 down to the 1-yard line. Second down and 12 for Texas from their own 45. The lay handoff, Phil Brown coming left. He's at the 45 to 50. 45 to 40. Phil Brown still on his feet at the 30. And he is finally pushed out of bounds by Swayze at the 22-yard line.
What a banner performance Phil Brown has given today. We did say we thought that Phil Brown would have a big afternoon, and he has delivered.
And it's not going to be that good, but certainly it is 237, ain't bad.
Oh, there's a fumble. There's a fumble.
Loose one, and Texas has recovered. Hakes comes up with it.
Wow.
Number 24,
Walker lost the handle. Hakes came to the rescue. And we'll take another look at it here.
Toss sweep. Carrying the ball outside. Good hit. Boy, if it put the shoulder pad on there, forced it out of there.
Well, the Baylor defense hadn't quit, have they?
No, they really haven't. They played hard.
Brown on a 32-yard scamper.
A little bit of a counter play, a little bit of delay. Good block in there.
It could be very important early points just because of a weather cast I've just been handed. We'll talk more about it. Draw play. Phil Brown fights it close to the 35.
It still should have been handled off.
Ball is loose on the ground, and you could see Moritz just go between the legs of his center, Dan Neal, and make the recovery. And let's check in with Adrian.
Ron, you're absolutely right. The turf beginning to play a
He'll move to the football snap. Receiver again.
And it is caught. Hakes inside the 40, and he's down to the 35-yard line.
Wide open Jimmy Hakes, number 84. And also Lavelle Pinckney was open down the field. Steve Solari, number 94, in coverage against Jimmy Hakes. Felt like that he underplays it a little bit. Watch number 94, Steve Solari. Zone coverage, he gets his drop. Now Jimmy Hakes drifts a little bit. You're going to see Steve Solari just not get back far enough. And there's the pass reception to Jimmy Hakes. Jimmy Hakes never gave up on the throw. Kept running down the field.
40-yard reception by him as the clock runs. 2 minutes and 4.
Anthony Holmes alertly falling on it, but a loss of 6. Open, tight end Jimmy Hakes hit hard at the 30 by Denorce Mosley. Pick up 7 yards, 3rd and 3.
Here they come.
On the blitz, got it off for Hakes, the tight end. 1st and goal, Texas, inside the 8. Hakes, the top returning tight end, 13 catches last year. They didn't go to the tight end last year that much. I think in the absence of Pinckney and Adams, they don't have much choice but to bring that position much more into the scheme.
In this offense, you have to use the tight end, and I really like the read here because Pitt coming with a blitz puts man-to-man coverage in the secondary. If that ball is on the outside of Hakes, he has a chance to turn the corner, but a nice read by Moritz.
Cornerback. Moritz chased by Davis, gets it off for Hakes. Outstanding play by Moritz for 9 yards. Hakes ridden out by Mosley.
That time Pitt was waiting for that little misdirection play. You know, you can fool you once and you can fool you twice, and if you fool you a 3rd time, that guy's going to get cut from his scholarship. He was waiting for Moritz. But you know, the thing that I like there is he looked right at the underneath guy. He was wide open. Even though he was getting pressured, it was a completion. Now he comes up 2nd and 1.
On a 100-yard pace today. 2nd and goal from the 3. Moritz off play action. Corner of the end zone. Hakes. Touchdown. Flag is down, however.
I think you're going to see a late hit on the quarterback. That's exactly what it is. Drill in there. You just kind of set it up there and let your big tight end run underneath it, and that's what happened. Beautiful play. Now Texas may go for 2. Let's see what they do. Got it.
Personal foul, roughing the passer against the defense on the touchdown. The penalty carries over to the kickoff. Have the try from the 3, 15 yards on the kickoff.
They've got to go for 2 because 20 to 16, 21 to 16, there's no difference. If you go for 2 and get it, you're up 6 as opposed to 5. Touchdown catch by Hakes.
Well, let's see what they're going to do.
Gives them
16,
that option.
16 to 20. No, I think they're going to kick it. Have to go 16-21.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, you would think that they would go for 2.
And lead by 5. Hakes touchdown catch capping an 80-yard drive.
Watch the little counter move by the quarterback, the little play fake, and this is just a nice, soft little touch. Hakes is underneath it, and that is just the way you want to see it. That is just beautiful. Watch Hakes. Comes down inside, runs by both linebackers. Defensive secondary, very soft, and as number 17 tries to get back there, he can't do it. Maurice Williams was in a bind, and Hakes took advantage of it.
So a back and forth first quarter. Auburn now pouring it on against the Hawks. Kansas State jumps on top at Oklahoma. in with an open side. It's caught by the tight end, Jimmy Hakes. He breaks a couple of tackles and is out of bounds with a first down at midfield.
See, now that is just excellent football, excellent execution, and you're throwing a pass that you know is going to be completed, and it's going to be completed for at least 10 yards, and if the receiver can do anything afterwards, you're going to get maybe 15 to 20 yards. That's just exactly what you want. You know, this guy has played it.
Jimmy Hakes is checked in at a tight end, along with Steve Bradley. Jackson goes wide right and Pinckney wide left. 2nd and 12. 2nd and goal from the 12. And it is underthrown but caught at the 8 by Hakes. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Once again, he read the defense perfectly, went on the outside to Hakes. If he gets that ball up, Hakes turns the corner and maybe scores a touchdown. But the read is the thing that you're most concerned about.
Gain of 12 on the play. And Roderick Walker, the lone setback. Jackson in motion to the near side, and the play action. Brown throwing and has Jimmy Hakes on the far sideline, out of bounds at the 19. Tyrone Smith again on the coverage, but the big tight end Jimmy Hakes with his first catch of the day is 8th on the year. And again, Texas continues to move the football.
Watch the effect that the misdirection has on 58. Glenn Coy on the left side. He's thinking ball carry. Now he realizes the quarterback has the football. James Brown had some room to run, too. Instead, he gets the ball off to Hakes for the first down.
It's got to be awfully tough for Walker. Another key 3rd down for the Longhorns, as they need to go about 5. Maybe 6. The tight end Hakes inside the 10. It stopped right near the first down marker. Adrian Robinson with a big-time hit. We'll see where they spot it, but what a stop by Robinson.
Jimmy Hakes came into this game with only 7 receptions. He's had a couple on this drive alone right here. Very good hands. You'll see Jimmy Hakes where he lines up right at the tight end position here. Just hold it, and now he breaks out into the flat. And we have driving from Adrian Robinson, who comes right in and makes the hit.
Well, they moved the chains on the first down, but Robinson with a big-time play to try to stop Hakes.
In passing in the Southwest Conference are second last in rushing, but so far today they've had a very good mix of run and pass.
Roderick Walker 6 rushes for 66 yards so far. 2nd and goal from the 3. Here's Walker again.
Jackson and Brown in the backfield, split. 1st and 10, Texas. On the Rice 37-yard line, first pass of the game. Moritz over the middle, a short pass, a reception at about the 35-yard line. Jimmy Hakes on the reception. A little extracurricular activity.
Well, they don't play this game with short pass, Bill, so occasionally you see guys hit each other. Good pass protection. The key to this pass was, take a look at Brockemeyer right there in the middle stream. Good feet, good balance. Plenty of time for Morenz to complete the pass over the middle to Hakes.
Short at about 2. Jackson. Morenz has a man open. Touchdown, Texas. The tight end, Jimmy Hakes. First touchdown reception of the season for Jimmy Hakes, the 6'5" junior out of Kerrville. Good play action by the Longhorns.
Come out to what they call the stacked eye formation.
The lead at 7-3. Look at this again, Ed.
Well, play action pass, and of course you can see right back at the back end of the end zone, and he does come down inside the hash mark. Official's right on top of it. The hands up for the touchdown. That's only Hakes' 4th catchy there. There's a play action fake with 3 backs in the backfield there. Taking his choice of either one. Picked up Hakes. Quarterback's reaction. Moren says, all right, it's about time. Yeah.
Well, he's a youngster who's taking 15 hours in school, and he says if you combine John Makovich's offense, I think I'm taking 21 hours. Well, it has to be tough for a young man to be trying to assimilate all this information.
Well, Bill, you know, obviously this is a young freshman redshirted quarterback who's playing in about his 4th college football game. So, you know, he's learning on the go and learning on the run and learning in the heat of competition. He had the luxury of sitting here and sitting around and watching someone else make the mistakes and do the things. He's got to get in there and learn how to read coverages and see all the different things, adjust each week. There's a scoring drive. It took him 6 plays.